Good morning, guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I decided I wanted to make this dress today. It's kind of chilly today. I wasn't expecting that, but I kind of want to make this dress. And I'll show it on the screen. But I want to make another one, but the one I have is kind of loose, so I kind of wanted something a little bit tighter. So we're gonna redo it and see how it turns out. So here I am in Joann's. I kind of went in not knowing what type of material I was looking for. I just knew that I wanted something that spoke to me. And just as a disclaimer here, I wouldn't consider this video to be a tutorial any more than it is just you watching me do the process of making this dress. I feel like it's not really a tutorial because I don't really have a pattern to give or anything. I'm just copying a dress. So if anything, it's showing you how to use any dress that you have in your closet and basically make a replica of it if you love it. I would advise that you look for a stretchy material. That's why I'm in the knits section right now, and I was eyeballing this fabric with flowers on it because I love to find something that stretches, because if you don't, it will be very hard to fit into it after the fact. TBH, the way this is looking, I'm probably about to have to do a thrift flip because Joann's is really expensive for no reason. Like, I just feel like the amount of this cost is not necessary.
1 minute later.
After I was done complaining, I ended up grabbing this fabric that I've used before. It's so pretty. I love the sparkle and I love purple. And I felt like it was a good idea to use purple because I actually don't have a lot of purple. And I love the stretch. Like, this material doesn't feel really tight, but it stretches enough to where I can squeeze into it without having to add a zipper. And now that we're at the store, we get the luxury of making it. Okay, this is the dress silhouette. Like, this is the dress that I want to replicate. It kind of has like this little mermaid tail to it, which I really love. And like, it kind of like pans out a lot, which I think is just really pretty. So we're gonna try to replicate this. All I'm gonna do is just place the fabric on the bottom, or yeah, I'll put this on top of the fabric and kind of just trace it because I don't really see another way for me to do this. I tipped this before, but it didn't work out because the dress was just too tight, like the material wasn't right. So hopefully it works out better this time and we get a better result. The fabric is laid inside out and that's what it looks like. So what I'm gonna do is cut around this here first because this is the main body piece and I already have it. I'm going to cut it along this folded line. I guess I just folded it so I can have both layers. I don't need to cut against the folded line. If it was like a straight dress, I think I would do that, but since it's kind of has like a little bit of a slant to it, I should probably just cut it separately anyways. So once I do that, I probably will take it in after effect because I'm gonna adjust the tail, because you see how the tail starts here, but if I make this dress skinnier, following this version of the tail won't exactly give me the same size dress. It'll just look kind of bunchy around here. So we'll redo the shape, but we're just trying to follow the overall shape of everything and we'll resize it. I think it's important to note that nothing is perfect here, as in I'm not cutting this with the intentions of it looking like the most designer stuff you've ever seen because it's not gonna give that. So when it comes to cutting and following this line, it's really just a guesstimate here. This whole dress, really, it's just a guesstimate. It's kind of hard to do it. Normally I feel like people would just take the dress apart, but because I like this dress, but I just want to make it again, just in a different material, I kind of have to go about it in a different way. So I'm kind of just trying to cut this line. I don't think you can see it on camera, but I'm just trying to cut this line so that I can get that slant action. This is what we are left with once we've cut this piece, which is really just the main body piece of the dress. And then obviously up here is where the breast area will go, and then the little tail at the bottom. But now I want to take like at least like an inch. I want to say like an inch off of each side, because this dress is a maternity dress and it's a large, and it's very loose, and it's not a stretchy material. So if it's loose on me and it's not a stretchy material, I definitely need to take this down if I want the dress to fit a little bit more snug. So all I'm gonna do now really is really smooth sailing for real. Just, you know, take the inch off of hair, and then I'm going to do the same thing with this tail, spread it out and cut it on the rest of the fabric to get this little bottom part of the dress, and then do the top. The only thing I'm going to do differently is I'm not going to keep this back. Like, I want it to be backless. So I'm thinking maybe making it like into a little halter dress. I think that would be cute. Now I'm lining. I've lined it with the body piece that I cut earlier, and we're just going to cut based off of that instead of having a dress on top, because it can be a little bit confusing. Okay. Oh, I gotta cut the sides. Oh, I don't need this. Tripping. Don't need this at all. Okay. And that's basically that part of the dress. We're gonna sew this together first and then come back into the body, because I think I need, for the breast area, because I need to see where it's at. I'm terrible at breast areas when it comes to things. My chest is always coming out, so I'm not too heavily fixated on how well that goes for me, because I'm just not good at it. But we're gonna sew this together first. I'm gonna pin it up with these pins, just sew along both sides. Sew that part together, sew that side down, and sew a little bit down that way, but not all the way, because there's supposed to be a slit over there, and then down the side. Yeah. This is how the dress looked after I sewed everything together, except for the breast area, which is why I'm not showing it. But I love how it came out. It's basically exactly like the dress I have. So now we can just move on to doing the breast part. Now that she is laid out, this is what the dress looks laid out. I cut these two little panels that I had extra. They're kind of shaped like a triangle. So I'm just going to use this to make the little boob part and call it a day, because I'm not really good, like I said, at this. I might like add a little bit of ruches under the breast area for a little razzle dazzle, but we're gonna see how that goes. I'm just gonna attach it to this because I tried it on, so I know where everything kind of is, and it's pretty even. So all I have to do is just lay it and sew. Now the only thing left I have to do is sew those two straps together, and that'll basically complete the dress. I absolutely love how this dress came out. I love things that are kind of sultry and sexy, but also kind of like flowy, which I felt like this dress really gave. I absolutely love it. I would say my only gripe with this dress is the breast area, just because it kind of fits a little bit wonky because it keeps riding up. I think it's just missing that support that's just, needed, because I kind of just put two little triangle pieces at the top. But that's something I can come back and fix at another time. I still like the overall look of the dress. But as usual, thank you for watching and tuning into my creative process once again. I hope you guys enjoy this type of content because I love creating it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and I'll see you next time.